Well, Brad, a couple of days away from your head coaching debut with Pat's here. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, we're excited to get going. We're done practicing against each other. We want to start taking out on the other opponent. Yeah, I'm just like the players earlier in the season. Just want to get their first win underneath their belts.
How exciting is it to just get a season underway with this group of guys and see what you have in this team?
Yeah, well, I've been just like these guys. I've been growing with them the last couple of years. I think we're all at the point in our careers now. We want to make make the next step, just like the players with them. So we're all in the same position here. We're all kind of rookies to this. So just we've been building together and just trying to build our foundation the right way.
I know record's not everything in the preseason, but how do you think things went for you guys during the exhibition?
Yeah, I think based on like the roster we were, fielding and what we were playing against, obviously we wanted to get a win there, but I liked our compete, I liked our battle back. I don't, obviously we need a better start in PA, but we showed up in a hard rink and a hard environment. We had a lot of new guys in that game. With only 4 games, we had to juggle development and getting our veterans into the game, and I would have liked for our veterans to play a little bit more, but I feel real comfortable with their knowledge of the system, the way we want to play, and just my expectation of them meeting it when when the puck drops.
Do you like the fact you're playing 2 different teams to start off the season? A lot of times it's back-to-back with the same team. Do you like the fact you get 2 different teams 2 nights to start the season?
Well, to me, whoever you start with, I don't know if the Saturday night and Saskatoon not playing on Friday is ideal, but for us right now, we just got to worry about ourselves, play our kind of hockey, establish our identity first, and then worry about all the other things first. We're a young group, and we got to so teams know what we are, and I think the biggest step for us is so fans can know what to expect, and other teams can know what to expect.
Is there an update on Drew Sim? How long is he out for?
Yeah, it's going to be a long-term thing as far as like a return to play date or anything like that. I think he's a long way to go before he sees the next doctor appointment.
How much excitement is there in the room to get the season going here?
Yeah, everyone talks about that, and us losing Connor and Sposel, but those guys were big voices in the room, and they took up a lot of offensive time, and which they should have, and they deserved it 100%. I think our guys are just excited about their opportunities and them to be in that get those chances now, and to have that just be relied on like those guys were last year, and we're going to have to do it by committee. It's not going to be one person. So yeah, I think you can feel that excitement in our players for sure.
Who have you really seen step up to fill the leadership void, to become like the captains in a sense here of this team, the older guys?
Yeah, I think that's the one good thing we got it with our team. I think we got a real solid culture. We got a lot of guys who want to be hockey players, and every day they're invested in their own progression and getting better. So I think, obviously with our 19, 20-year-olds, those guys are just because of age, the leadership, but we got lots of 18-year-olds too that have been here going into their 3rd year, and they know what the expectations. I think the one thing with the Pats, and there has been change, but our standard of, a high standard of the way the organization treats the players and what is expected of the players through effort and community engagement has not changed at all.
What are you expecting Tanner Howe being this draft year this year?
You know what, with Tanner, I just expect him to be just to be himself. I don't think we need to put any more pressure on him. He knows what he means to this hockey team. He knows what this draft year is going to be about. He's got a buddy that's a Snapchat or a text message or Instagram, whatever these guys do nowadays. From Connor to kind of ask about those experiences. He's seen it, and lived it last year with them. So we don't need to put any more pressure onto him. I think it's just with him, he's a consistent player. He's conscientious about our end. I think sometimes he thinks about too much on defense. We're going to need him to score some goals this year. So I think just take the pressure off him, and he's a kid that doesn't talk very much, and he just lets his game speak for itself, and that's exactly what we're going to do this year.
Well, Tanner, how excited are you to get this season underway?
Yeah, really excited. I mean, we've been waiting all off season for it. I mean, our whole group's really pumped, and we've been working really hard in practice and all that kind of things to get ready for this opening night here Friday. So yeah, really pumped.
Does it feel any different with the fact it's your draft year? Any scouts paying a little bit more attention to you?
No, not really at all. I mean, it's in the back of my head a little bit, but yeah, not really. Just kind of focused on my game this year and just how our team performs.
What do you learn from guys who've been through the draft years previously about how to approach the season and everything?
Yeah, be yourself and just kind of just play your game and don't worry about those sort of things, and yeah, just be yourself.
How exciting is it to start the season against Moose Jaw and then Saskatoon, 2 rivals right off the start here?
Yeah, it's awesome, obviously, to get back at Saskatoon, kind of get some revenge and yeah, Moose Jaw obviously too. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Saskatoon.
Do you guys feel as a team you made some strides during the preseason, even though you didn't pick up a win?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even camp, we got a hard camp and really conditioned ourselves to and got a lot of working hard and all that sort of things.
What's it like having Brad behind the bench now as the head coach?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, obviously we had him as assistant coach, but yeah, he's been awesome. He's intense in practice and he'll get after you if you're doing the wrong thing. And yeah, he's awesome in that sort of way.
How much do you feel like you've grown as a leader now heading into the season?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I think I've always been a leader on the ice and try to lead by example on and off the ice. And this year, even a little more. Obviously, a couple of guys gone from last year that led this team. And yeah, just trying my best to lead in that way.
What's it like for you? Just a couple of years ago, you're the WHL rookie, and now you have these rookies kind of looking up to you now to figure out how to play the game and everything.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I just try to pass down what I kind of learned in those seasons. And yeah, just pretty cool to see it.
Who'd you learn from a lot kind of during your first few years here?
I mean, Logan Nyhoff was a big one. I mean, how hard he worked in the gym and on the ice and what he did to his body to prepare for the games and practices. I mean, he was a huge example for me.